the tech world, it feels like you need a cheat code just to stay in the game sometimes.
Oh, definitely. New tools, changing roles, the need to connect. Yeah, it's a lot.
It really is. That's why we're doing a deep dive today into something called the TechConnect Global Tech Career Event. It looks like a resource designed to, well, maybe cut through some of that noise.
Exactly. We've looked into the details, and our mission here is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Help you figure out if this is a valuable way to spend your time, whether you're actively looking for that next role or maybe seeking collaborators, or even if you're just curious about what's happening in tech. We want to lay out what TechConnect actually offers.
And what jumped out at me right away was how broad its appeal seems. The info suggests it's not just for, one specific niche.
Right.
We're talking developers, data scientists, AI engineers, software architects, IT specialists, even people who are just really enthusiastic about tech. Sounds like they want a diverse crowd.
They do. The whole idea behind TechConnect seems to be this global virtual career networking and collaboration event. It's specifically for the Tech.Specialists.Club community.
Okay.
But what's interesting is the emphasis on it being open, self-managed, and community-driven. That hints at something a bit different from your typical online event, maybe?
Yeah, more active engagement, less passive listening.
That seems to be the idea.
Let's dig into that self-managed bit. When I hear that, I wonder, does that mean it's more free-flowing? Less like a conference with a fixed schedule?
That looks like the key difference, yes.
Yeah.
Instead of rigid talks, TechConnect seems to empower you to kind of steer your own experience.
Okay.
Think of it more like an ongoing online developer community meetup. That phrase actually comes up, online developer community meetup.
Ah, okay. So more peer-to-peer.
Exactly. Focusing on making connections and maybe collaborating more organically.
Which makes sense, especially when you look at the opportunities they talk about. Networking is always huge, right?
Always.
And connecting with people globally, that's definitely appealing if you want to broaden your horizons.
Absolutely. In today's tech world, those international connections can be, well, incredibly valuable. Unexpected opportunities, different perspectives.
Right.
And beyond just general networking, it also acts as a tech job fair online.
Right, the career angle.
Yeah, having that direct line to recruiters who are hiring in software engineering, DevOps, data science, AI, IT infrastructure. That's a big plus if you're thinking about a move.
But it's not only about jobs, is it? I saw something about a developer project showcase platform.
You did.
That sounds cool, like a way to get your own work out there, or maybe find people working on interesting stuff.
Precisely. Share what you're building, get feedback, maybe find co-founders or collaborators for that startup idea you've been kicking around.
Okay.
And for people who like learning with others, they also mention peer coding accountability group style interactions.
Oh, interesting. Like finding coding buddies or mentors.
Exactly. Or just someone to help you stick to your learning goals. That kind of support can be huge.
So let's drill down a bit. Who specifically gets the most value here? It sounds broad, but is there a sweet spot?
Well, the material actually gives a pretty good breakdown. If you're currently in a tech role developer, software engineer, data scientist, AI pro, IT specialist, DevOps, architect, even a technical PM, it seems tailor-made.
Okay, that covers a lot of ground. What about the other side, the people looking for talent?
Definitely included. Employers, recruiters, service providers in the tech and data space, they're encouraged to join too. It gives them a place to connect directly with potential hires.
Makes sense, a targeted pool.
And engage with the community, yeah.
And what about the entrepreneurs, the startup founders?
Yep, they get a specific mention. Tech startup founders and entrepreneurs. It could be great for networking, finding early team members, or getting that initial feedback via the showcase.
Well, what if you're still learning? We're just really into tech.
Students, learners, enthusiasts looking for mentors or collaboration, they're welcome too. It sounds like an environment where you can immerse yourself, learn from others, maybe find someone to guide you.
Okay, so it really does cast a wide net. Lots on offer. Let's get practical. When and where? The logistics?
Okay, key details. It happens every first Wednesday of the month.
Every month, okay.
Yep, first Wednesday. And the time is 4:00 p.m. to 6:00 p.m. local time.
Local time, that's important for a global thing.
Exactly. And the place, the virtual spot, is events.tao.ai.analytics.club AA5GD5WNGMZ9. We'll make sure that link is easy to find in the description.
Perfect. That regular cadence first Wednesday makes it easy to plan for.
And that local time thing really shows they're thinking about global access. Join from anywhere during that 2-hour window when it works for you.
So we know it's virtual. But what does it actually feel like when you log in? How do you navigate this TechConnect space?
They describe it as a Slack-like virtual platform.
Ah, okay. So channels.
Exactly. That should feel familiar to a lot of people. Different channels for different topics and types of interaction.
Can you give us a quick tour? Like, what are some of the key channels?
Sure, there's a general channel, think casual intros, finding common ground. Then networking, which is where you'd find the project, showcases, portfolios, startup pitches, video demos.
Got it.
Intros is specifically for, well, introductions, making those first connections. Help wanted is for posting skills, asking for support, or offering help.
Useful.
And then there's an industry room tech. That's for the deeper discussions, programming languages, tools, AI trends, data science, all that stuff.
Okay. That covers a good mix from social to technical.
And it's not just the channels. There are other interactive bits. You can do one-on-one video and text chats for private conversations. And importantly, they mention the discussions and showcases are peer-led and unmoderated.
Ah, so less formal, more organic.
That's the impression. It sounds like you have the flexibility to jump into what interests you most, brainstorm, maybe even collaborate on some coding, or just chat about the latest tech.
Okay, so we've got the what, the who, the when, the where, and the how. But let's circle back to the big question for you listening. Why should you actually carve out time for this? What's the real payoff?
Well, the materials point to several key benefits. If you are exploring job opportunities or thinking about a career shift in tech, data, or AI, it's direct access.
Right, the job fair aspect.
Exactly. Plus, it's a chance to get your own projects or startup ideas seen, get feedback from this global community. That can be invaluable.
Staying current, too.
Yeah, keeping up with the latest trends and tools by actually talking with other developers globally. And, as we mentioned, joining those peer coding accountability groups if you need that structure.
And it keeps coming back to that flexible format, doesn't it? The self-managed part.
It really does. It seems designed to empower you to shape your own experience. Focus on what matters most to your goals right now.
Okay, sounds like it could definitely be worth checking out.
Yeah.
So how easy is it to actually join? What are the steps?
It seems really straightforward. Step 1, register. Use the event link. Again, it's in the description.
Click the link, register. Got it.
Then once you're in, you just jump into the channels that look interesting to you. Maybe post a quick intro about yourself in the intros channel, and then just start connecting. Use the chat, initiate those one-on-one video calls with people you want to talk to more.
It really does sound like you're networking your way, as they
Yeah.
put it. Very user-focused.
Yeah, that phrase sums it up well. Open, flexible, global. And if you do run into questions, they even have a support link. https://noworkerleftbehind.org event support.
Good to know. Okay, so bringing it all together, TechConnect sounds like this convenient virtual hub, a place to network globally, maybe find jobs, learn about trends, show off your work, find collaborators, all in one spot.
Pretty much. It's positioned as more than just, another online event you passively watch. It's meant to be an active community thing. Could offer real value, whether you're job hunting, building something, or just want to stay plugged into the tech scene.
Definitely sounds like a resource worth exploring if any of that resonates with you. We really encourage you. Click that event link in the description. See for yourself.
Yeah, check it out.
What kind of connections or insights might you find by joining this global tech gathering? It's right there waiting for you to explore.